do, Bronson. We're going to take some of this off. Now we got a nice shiny new aerial, which is so much better, Bonds. So much better. Hold up. I'll take that one back out. Put that one back in. That's it. Nice, and we've got a nice sort of conductive aerial to go on that. Finish that on. Lovely. So I don't know what's happened to the other part of that aerial. Haven't got a clue, but saves me spending out. Use up for what you've got. It's all bloody falling apart, Bonds. It's all falling apart. That's no good. Why do these caps, why are they so difficult to get off? So we're going to glue that on today. Cut a bit of cardboard out. We're just tidying this up. Well, the batteries work. Give you batteries you can't get out. There you go. Catch the battery. Eee. Bloody nice one. So it's just a tidy day today. I'm finishing up on the loose ends because I didn't have time yesterday. I want to get this done so I can get it officially sorted. Jesus. Where's that other screw gone, Bonds? It ain't come out. Oh, God, Pete's sake. No, there you go. There she is. She's out. So what we want to do, we want to put some glue on that so we can glue that little piece of lug back on. Give this a little bit of a wipey wipe. Why is that all discoloured? Who the friggin' hell is that, Bonts? Grease. That looks like discolourment. Wow. Kids. We can give them edges a little bit and also clean the pinch roller. Give that pinch roller a nice little, just a nice little bit of a clean. So if I plug that back in there into that side like that, switch her on, and we can give the pinch roller a nice clean, get all that oxidation off. And it's just a gentle clean. Bontsy, what on earth are you doing, boy? Right. What is that tonsil after? That tonsil is after something dead. Right, to brunch, what we need to do, just want to pull this out. Rubberment. I'd rather put it on the clean side. And go from there. Bloody IPA. Has that one got one? Let me have a look. That one's got one. We might be able to pinch that one. We'll salvage bits off that one. We can salvage some bits off it. That'll do. Make one good one up. Yeah. So we can take that, and we've got. Can we glue that? We can put that one back on. Bonds? What? What's that Bonzo after? But Bonzo's after something. Is that going to be sliding? What on earth are you doing? What do you want? What? There, the gluey. Glue. Yeah, the glue. It's always the glue. There's no surprise there. It's always that bloody Bronzor. Oh, look at that bronze. We have now a lovely Bronzor! Bronzor! Bronzor, now what are you up to, Bronzor? Why are you pestering your dad? No, it's the glue, Ah, poor glue. Bonding, Dad. It's always the Bronins. It's always that Bronins. That Bronins. The nasty, nasty Bronins. Right. Let's see if we can glue that. Yeah, let's see if we can glue. We've got Bronson for the glue. Now, Bronson, I did have the little bit that I'll. Oh, there you go. Bronzo, the Bronzo. Bronze. That Bronze is pestering me. You know what happens, Bronze? let's take you down for a quick wee. Come on, hurry up, because you're a fucking nuisance. Oh, sorry. Hurry up, come in, let's go down for a quick wee. Come on, quick, because I'm trying to do this and you're not helping. Come on, hurry up. Right, then don't muck me about. You're still doing it to me. So now you can go. Go without. Every bloody time you do it. Bloody dogs. Oh, it's not going the way I wanted it to go because of the bonding, because it snapped in the most awkward, inappropriate place. No, no, we don't want it going there. We want it to stay there. Stay. Stay. Bloody hell. Well, we'll leave it there. That looks near enough straight as I can get that. That's going to be near enough, you know. We'll leave that, let that dry. Now we need to sort something out to source the other button that we have got. As for the other parts of that radio, right. Who's having a look? Who's joint? Before, what's your bud? How you doing? Back on today, or with again, this is going to be the last episode on the Sharp radio. So what I've yesterday I sorted out the power supply. So we've rigged it so now it's going through the fuse. Today is touching up and finishing the bits that needed to be done, i.e. switches that were broke. So I've got this lovely stuff. This is about £13 to £14 a tube. It's clear selling. It's called CT1. The councils use this, but when this bonds, it's stronger than super glue because it's a silicon. Oh no! Oh, small Charles, I'm on Andy's stream. Well, I thought, why he's thing on here? I thought that I can come back, but I've just put a little bit of silicon on that bit that broke. So what I want to do is disable what I'm hoping for. Just fixed an LED light, and the mains light was bad. Oh right, okay. What at work? So it's LEDs normally have a driver board on them, don't they? I noticed that the one in the bathrooms that the councils use now, an all-in-one, and I think that was because that's LED that they put in bathrooms now. They just because it's more safer and it's much more energy efficient. And that had an issue. It was flickering, then it went dead. I tested the bulb was fine, and it ended up being a bad LED driver. I mean, to call the council out and have it all done, it was going to take probably over 3 weeks. I just went and bought the driver board, and it was about £7 for the driver board. Just replaced it, swapped the wires over, presto, it's back up and running. So save the council. So what I'm going to do, this one here is the one that this one's up and running, but I want to pinch the bit off it basically, because what I want to do is make one good one out of the two. I've already replaced the aerial. I found an aerial down in the shed, put a decent aerial in. It's not the right one, but it fits. It's slotted in, so we've got a nice new aerial. And this one's probably just going to probably put a little bit. I've got some silicone grease on the cogs. I'll probably just put some little bit of silicone grease on that front, because this is I've replaced the belt on this, and because I've just cleaned the pinch roller with a little bit of IPA. I cleaned the heads at the end of the day, and this is what I wanted to do. I thought, like, swap these parts over and make literally one good one out of that, because again, I looked on eBay. One of these, what's that? Yeah, it's a pretty big one. I think it was in the garage to work for 42 watt one. £131 for a new one. So I guess that was decent. Bloody hell, are they as much as that? Wow, I didn't think those beers more expensive. I suppose.
I'm coming, guys.
Oh, Andy's back. Well, that was a quick 2 o'clock. Bloody hell, that was actually. So yeah, that's what I was exactly. I didn't think the LED lights was going to be as much as that. You know, I suppose in the, you know, like you said, I replaced the one at the light. They're only £23, and that's an LED. The one above it to shine all this up. I go to an electrical place around the corner for me, and he deals with nothing but all electrics. He sells lights, sockets. That's why I upgraded my socket and put a micro USB Type C and a what is that? Is that a 50 watt? Oh, 30 watt. It's a 30 watt USB charge. So it's got USB 3.0 and a micro USB, and they was £26 for the socket, twin socket on that. So yeah, I didn't expect them lights to be as much as that. That's actually quite surprising. But hopefully, it's like you said, now you've done it, you've saved, by the sound of it, you've saved yourself some money there.
Get all this out of the way.
You know, it's just like you said, it's good to fix things. Just saves you just literally throwing it away. I hate electronic waste, because whatever you end up throwing away, you're just thinking, you know, perhaps that could have been repaired, or keep it for spare parts, because if you get another one along the way and you're thinking, you know, just in case, I think, oh bloody hell, if that bit's gone bad, not all of it goes bad. So you've got, but that's the main thing, isn't it? You know what I was saying yesterday? I said I took all these components out, and I'm pretty sure you said, I don't know who said it, but you said I said I was going to cut the power supply in half. Well, I'll tell you what, I struggled with this, right, with an angle grinder, and literally cut that power supply clean in half. I wanted to have a look at see what was inside the middle of this, and my theories were right, because it wasn't cased in resin. Yay! Yeah, they're not that easy. No, I bet they're not, bud. I bet they're not. But to actually, oh bloody hell, what was that? So it just fell in. I thought, I'm going to cut this power supply in half, because I want to see what, you know, what could have. One of you said, I don't know who said it, there might be a thermal fuse inside. Well, looking at it, there wasn't. There was no thermal fuse. But what I did find, which was interesting, which I did say, these very fine copper strands with they wasn't connectors, but they looked like isolators. looking at this, and this, and I think it could have been these one of these little tiny wires, because looking at the wires on there, oh god, I've just put my hand in a load of bloody glue. Jesus, hold up, let's put that on there.
Fix the solenoid. No, I'll go back to that.
So looking at this, they look like they're couplers and they're separated. This is reasons why I said if the incorrect voltage goes in, and I did say this the other yesterday, that if these voltages come in, that's a surge of power coming in. That wire is really, really ultra thin. I bet I'm right in a way that the voltage went in and burnt that wire, completely burnt it out like a fuse wire, and it couldn't make the connection. And I think that's what's killed this, because there's no fuses in this, but there is very, very thin strands, very tiny thin strands of copper wire, and I think that's what's killed this power supply. I think the voltage went in, and then it just literally couldn't make a connection because obviously it's burnt away. But you can't tamper with these. I mean, I stood there for 5 minutes trying to cut that with an angle grinder. I went, Jesus! It literally, it was glowing red trying to cut it. So there's no thermal fuse in these, which I thought there would have been thermal fuses. I thought it would have had one, but yeah. So yeah, interesting. So at least there's no thermal fuse in these old transformers, but there is just very thin copper fuses.
One that Falcon.
Yeah, they were plates and they're glued together. Yeah, looking at it, they're very compressed. I mean, these are very. Looking at them plates, they look like there's two sandwiched together on top of each other, wrapped in copper wire. Looking inside, the camera can't pick it up, but I can see it. There looks like there's copper strands in between. So every two of these metal pads, there's copper running in. I suppose that's what gives it its conduct to go through. Because looking at these, you can actually see the tiny strands. I mean, it's solid, but the ones connected to the top are ultra thin. They're really tiny. They're smaller than that. So I'm thinking that's what's killed this. The thermal resistance, that the surge of power went into. So there must have been, one side must have been a thicker and the other side must have been a thinner wire for the 110. And I think where it got put into 240 on the 110, it literally blew that wire and stopped that from being a complete circuit. But there's no thermal fuse. At least there's, now knowing these, there's no thermal fuses. It's just very, very tiny thin copper strands of wire. But I wanted to cut it and see what was causing, could there have been a thermal fuse inside? But at least now I know that's not the case at the end of it. So that was really actually quite interesting. Oh God, bloody. Yeah, the primary are usually thinner. Yeah, you're right, they would have been. But this is why I always said about learning about electrics, that it's alright doing the repair, but I like to dabble deeper and finding the cause of what could have caused that and how that could have gone. I mean, no one takes apart these because I can see why you can't cut them. I mean, that was my heavy duty angle grinder and that struggled cutting that all the way through. There's no way I would have cut that by hand because it wouldn't have cut it. It literally is, it's solid steel. It's like steel, that's steel. You can feel it's steel at the end of the day. But in between that steel, there's copper wrapped in. So basically, you've got two, in and between them two steel plates, there's copper in between the steel plates, which I suppose that would do because it'll be looped over to the next one. So it'd be like a spiral going round and until it gets to the bottom, and then you've got your output on the connectors. So, these would have been the output, I suppose, or the input, and the other bottom ones would have been the output. Yeah, these would have had to heat up. I suppose it would do, and then it loosens to play off the bottom plate. Yeah, and that makes sense.
Yeah,
But
pretty
now I
much,
know
yeah.
there's no thermal fuse in these.
What?
It's tiny, very copper
There's
strands.
no light,
So
there's no,
I suppose
you
in,
can't plug it in power.
like all of these power supplies, then I think they've all got the same. I bet they've all got the same issue. There's no thermal fuse, but even that you've got the magnet. Obviously, that's what I cut through. I cut part of through the magnet because that's all part of like magnet on top of that to cut that right through, and that's it looks like that's what it is. There's copper strands and a magnet. I bet due to the heat from the copper would have heated that then the magnet creates like an electronic field to give it its generation for it to become in and then coming out. But it's interesting how these worked, but it's just literally just copper strands. But at least now I know there's no thermal fuse. It's very, very thin copper strand wire, and obviously this is what's failed of putting high voltage through a low band frequency, very thin wire. You know, so if I know in future, if I know that a power supply's gone bad, the chances are it could, if there's no circuit protection, then the chances are it's going to take out the transformer, because that's what gives it its field of electrics, and all the electrons going round to the next component. Some transformers add thermal fuses, but not all of them. Right, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought this one would have had. Thought it would have. But I did do a bit of research on this, and this is a 1980... These radios got produced in 1980, and this model is... Apparently there's about 5 versions of these. This is why they keep coming up with 43, 43H, there's one of an F, there's one of a G. This is the very first edition. So this is a very early edition by the sound of it, and this is 1983. So, because they got produced in 1980, they started to produce them out. So this is a 1983 version. So it's still a mid-80s, because they don't have bass. There's no bass on this. It's just all, I would say, mid-range. So you've got a tiny little bit, but it's clear. It's got clear stereo. I was using this last night in the kitchen, and it had a lovely sound at the end of the day. And playing one of my cassettes, it was playing fine, absolutely playing fine. So at least I managed to get that sorted, because that was giving me the headache. But I'm still want to put proper connectors on this, because this is not ideal. Because if I wanted to take this off and service it, I've got these are now hardwired, so I really want to put them on the bayonet connector. But for the time being, it's done. It is all working. I just need to source and put some of these bits back. So I've put the aerial in. I'm going to strip this one down now. I'm going to move that one out, pinch the adapter on that, and then I'm going to glue that, put that to one side and glue it into place. Because once this CT sealant goes in, once this sets, you're going to bust it getting it off, because this is stronger than super glue, and it's really good gear. I've used it before on a load of items, and God, I regret putting it on some bits, because I thought I wish I'd never done that now. So let me move this, because I've got to be careful with that. I want to let that set, because I don't want to. But at least the batteries work. It works on the board, and it's now protected with the fuse. So we have got that. But
I'm not going to turn it on with the fuse.
oh yeah, that's what I didn't check yesterday. You know what I said to you? Let's see what it's pulling now. Right, it should pull. I didn't test it from the connector, did I? Through the fuse. I just wanted to see what it was getting. So let me quickly switch that on. While it's switched on, let me just see what the voltage is pulling on that. I need to tidy this table. I cannot move on this table for the dear God of me. It's just junked. It's just so much junk on here. So while it's running, let me zero it. That's zeroed, and I just want to probe one end to the other.
Well, allows me to test see if there is a short offset.
No.
What?
It's not giving me a reading, but it is going through to it, because I probed it.
What? Fixed, yeah, done.
me see if I can probe one end. One end of that.
Right, is there? Wow, it's not short.
Can't seem to get a connection on that. I thought like putting the output on this would have given me the.
Oh, man, that's tempting. Yeah.
She's saying millivolts.
Switch it on. That's a good shout. That's good. Oh, I took my multimeter off.
No,
Yeah, there is a short.
it'd be on the diode, wouldn't it?
62 ohms.
Front, stop whinging. I can hear you from here.
Cool.
He's really been playing up lately, my dog, and I don't know why he keeps doing it. He got me up at 1:30, wanted to go out for a toilet, then changed his mind, and I was half asleep.
Transformer again, like,
I don't know why he keeps doing it. No, I can't get a reading from it. It's not giving off a reading, but it is connected because I've wired it directly to this. Because look, I can touch that,
So would that be okay?
and why this is switched on, because it's only 200. It was only 200 amps it was running through. But I would have liked to seen a reading to see what that was giving off, but it's working. That's the main thing. It is all working. But I need to swap these bits round because I wanted to put all this back. So we've got a cover missing, which I'm going to take off this one. So if I'm really ultra careful, let me move that one out of the way.
What, you reckon plug it in? You've got one says go for it. What, plugging it in?
And what we're going to do, I want to take
No.
this one out.
So it's hot in here. I need to open up the door. Where is it? It's still bloody warm in here.
Right, so what I want to do is take this one out and pinch some bits off it. So this one, the aerial, again, the aerial's gone. So on this, so because this is what I said, I've replaced the aerial, lucky enough. So this one's the same as the other aerial that I've just replaced. So it was a little bit shorter, but it doesn't matter because these are both gone anyway. But I've replaced it now, put a decent one on.
Then I'm not going to attempt it.
And what's the switches like? Are these? No, these ones are a little bit more cleaner. So I'll keep the switches, like all the dials. But what I need to do is take this off and take that one off. So basically, so let me just pop these ones off. Because I want to make one decent radio up. I know this is a later model, but pinching that, once I glue it, it ain't going to go anywhere, and it can just sit there. Then it'll be fine. Once that sets, I'll give that 24 hours, and it'll be fine, absolutely fine. But this badly needs a clean, because again, it's very grubby. But I'll probably end up just selling this one as, you know, working radio, partly working, but I'll put it under parts. But I'll put partly working because it is in theory it does work. It just needs, I think this one just needs the motor resurfacing, because the motors get very tired on these, and I only see one motor for the cassette, and it was only £7. But again, it's used. You don't know the condition of it, because that when it was going, it was sort of slurring. That's the strain on the motor, basically. Because there's nothing else that bloody powers these things. They're really dead simple to work on. I'm still looking at that. I'll show you in a minute the one I'm looking out for. Because there's a channel and his name's Technomon, and he deals with vintage stuff, and I love all the vintage stuff, you know, because a lot of the gear that I've got on mine, that's the wrong screw straight away. So someone's put a wrong screw in that one. Is there any? Oh, there is. There's another two in there. What do you want? No, you're pestering me, Bronson. I don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you want half the time, boy. Yeah, someone's put. These are definitely not the right screws. This is what I said to you. The screws are not right, but as long as they fit. But you've got to be careful. Yeah, look,
We'll go straight to the
they're using fucking these type of bloody screws. I mean, you know, that's not ideal. That you should be using these. So, have we got any in that one?
pliers.
I've had the police round here today. Oh, speak the devil. The police around again. What are they rushing around to? No, that's an ambulance. Jesus. It's always something happening round this turning, always.
Yeah,
When I come back from my mum's, there was 2 police cars and an ambulance. I thought, wow, I wouldn't be surprised if it was them, you know, druggies next, opposite, on the opposite side. Do you know what? Something's holding it in, and I can't see what. Where's my torch?
EEV blog did one of these. Think it was a resistor between the big cabs. Oh, that thing. Does look a bit green in there.
So let me just have a quick look, an inspection of the holes.
That one.
Yeah, there is a screw in that.
Leakage by the looks of it.
That's probably why. No screw, screw, and there's one in now. I think that one's out. That one's not out. And there's one in here.
Oh, it's on the nib. Right, if I just lift it,
There you go.
that should be good.
Just wanted to finish screwdriver.
Through the nib.
Yay! She's out.
Yeah, thank you.
Got to be careful. That's it. Out, out, and out.
1 second too late.
Now this one again.
Oh, my tweezers are fudged.
Now the way this one's been done, by looking at this, actually, it's a shame I couldn't use that, innit? Looking at that, because this one just clips on, and it's a much more solid thing. I wonder if I could swap that one over and put it on that
But it won't come out.
at the end of the day. I'll have to have a look, because I can't use all of this because it's a different model at the end of it, but I wanted to pull that off, and also the tab. Let's see if I can pull the tab off. Where's the tab gone? I don't want to break these tabs. They are ultra brittle. So it looks like it's got to go in from the top. Like that. So I've got the tab one up there.
This is annoying, man.
Yeah, it's all kicking off round here.
This is
Another. That sounds like another ambulance. Another one coming round. Or was that the police? No, that's an ambulance. Wow. There's never a dull moment round this turning. Normally it goes quiet, and then all of a sudden we'll have action. Something's going on. You think your turning's going to be peaceful and quiet. Well, that's not always the case, you know. But yeah, what I was saying is, now this one is different. And this, you know, I was saying to you earlier on, this one, I think this one's been worked on at the end of it. Let me scroll in and I can show you. Look, this is why that door is not. This is the reasons why that door's not closing properly. Look at this. This has been worked. This has been busted. So I'm thinking that this here looks like it's been used, and it's not. It's rubbing and it's not sitting flush, because I suppose these just go brittle at the end of the day. And I think that's this. You know, it does sort of close, but. Is that one busted? No, that's not busted. I thought that was busted. But no, it's just the way it's manufactured and it's shaped. But it looks like there's screws going into that to keep it with the door closing. But yeah, looking at that. But yeah, what I was going to say is, look, you know, I was saying to you, on the side there, and I'm thinking this is what they've put here. See,
now it's fully detached.
looking at on this front, so they've put it they've actually put it on the side here. Let me see if I can bring it over. So and then that way you can see it. So it looks like they've attached like very thin screws with a thread and then mounted it with an hole on that side. I mean, not ideal. It's not the way I would have done it. I never done that. All I basically done was took the transformer out because again, same problem at the end of the day. So it's took the exactly same issue of the transformer going in this, because like you said, it's transformer first few seconds. So yeah, which is a shame because like you said, but all I really wanted to do was just pinch these two parts. So I can pinch these, but I want to see if I can pinch this and swap this over. I don't know what my dog's doing. He's driving me up the wall. He keeps going, do you want to go down for a wee? No? Then you want to get back up on the chair? No, you don't. So I don't know what he wants. I can't understand when dog's trying to tell you something.
Oh yeah, look at that.
So yeah, pinching that is probably... It's a shame I can't pinch the whole of that switch because that one's broken on that. But then that means it has to be desoldered on there, and I know what happens when you desolder on these old boards. You end up having big problems. But I'm going to see if I can pinch this, because this has got some form of Loctite on this. But this would be great. If I can pinch this one, I could swap it over. Let me just have a quick look.
That's all like leaked anyway. Do they have electrolytes in it? Or whatever it's called?
It looks like it. Is that the same depth? No, let me just measure the depth of these. So, and then I know that will fit.
Isn't normal, though.
Yeah, I can't see why they shouldn't. I should be able to just swap that over, because this is a one solid piece where that other one's only a one thin piece. See, these are probably some of the upgrades that you could do at some point, and they've put Loctite on that. They have put Loctite on. So that comes out. So what I'm going to do... What do you want? What do you want? Bronson, you don't... you're not telling me that. Some transfer... Yeah. But you're not telling me what you want. What do you want? You're pestering your dad, and I don't know what you want. So, let me see if I can... take this one out.
In caps. Oh yeah, of course it is. Sorry, I think that's
Now where this one's got like the model on it, and I can put that one back.
What, who's the Xbox? Oh yeah, the Xbox. Just like somebody suggested this in
That's it. And then I can put that one back in. I know that bit's busted. Once that sets, that ain't so bad. He's just pacing up and down. I don't know what that dog wants. I can't understand what he's needing. It's a shame that I can't use all of this piece, but because of this extra circuit board, I can't. Because that piece on mine is broke on there, and someone's used a screw at the end of the day.
2.2k Philip Reed.
What do you want, Pons? Do you want to go down for a wee?
See where it stops.
Do you want to go down for a wee? Let me take him down for a quick wee, bud. He's driving me up the wall. Come in, let's take you down for a quick wee. Let's go down. Good boy. Yeah, what's it?
I know Lee.
Who is it?
Oh yeah, the projector.
I'll take down for a wee. No, he don't want to go down for a wee. Just run on the bed.
No, it's gold.
No.
Oh.
No, he's just mucking me about. I think he's playing me. That pinch roll is in better nick than mine. You know, but the main thing is I've pinched them bits off that. I don't need anything else off this because, you know, off. No, you're mucking me about, Bronson. I can't, you know, after time you're playing me, I think. Yeah. So what? Oh god.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The resistors would be.
So yeah, I would say I'm going to put this one up just for parts, even though it does work. Because I only wanted to cut the bits off this so I can salvage and make one good enough. I mean, at the end of it. I mean, this wouldn't take much to put this back anyway, to be totally honest. But this being a later model, we've got, I just need to put the screws back in. So, is that, hopefully.
This, however, I don't know about that black bit at the top. Fluxing. Let me sort out the door. Let me use.
Let's see if I can just alter the camera. There you go. That's it. So you can get it more in view. So what I need to do is put screws in these ones and put these back now.
Oh, I just stepped outside with my slippers on.
Yeah, because really the other one did all I really wanted to do is just block that gap off, which I'll do. I'm going to block the gap off it. So now this one can go. This one come back from that one.
Let's have a look on the other side. There's a lot of corrosion.
No, use this. I think.
Is so high up that overhead cam, isn't it? I'm gonna have to lower it back down. What the fuck? How did it get past that? Oh shit.
Andy's going into he's that don't feel like that's gone in.
Yeah, I know it cannot be Nick. I'll try and pull it out.
Right. Put that one in.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
that one goes in. So yeah, I think that's a sensible move. I thought if I do it this way, at least that way, you know, you've got this thing. It's got. I mean, besides the back, they might be able to use this one for parts because but it does fit. It does work. You know. Never go too mad with screws, especially if they're not the right ones. At the end of the day. But let me just plug that in and then put all of the things back on, because remember, so all I've basically done on this one, I've pinched the inner layer, the top part. I mean, my other one on mine is broke, but I don't want to take all that off. I've got a little screw in there to turn it on and off, but on my one I've got the full one on there. Right. That's fine. So that one's gone on there. So I can pop that one on. Yep, that's on. Lovely. And what about that side? That one's on. And the left and right. So we are all back, but I'm going to plug it in just to make sure that it is all working. Because I don't want to end it up. Yeah, that's alright.
Really solid.
Lovely. That's alright. She's all working. Just double check with the cassette. Yeah, cassette's all playing. Stop, eject. What about play? Yeah, play's working. It just won't close because of that's been, you know, thing on it. So that's actually fine. So I've pinched some bits of this, which I can now put back on the other radio, which I wanted to do anyway. So it's just as well. I know this is a later model, but some bits are more, you know, just a little bit more better. But before I do that, let's just quickly give that a clean, because the other one was a very thin piece of, you know, plastic. It was well known. I mean, it would have been alright since, because I've now cleaned it, like put a little bit of silicone over it. It was fine, but I'd rather have one that's more the later models. I suppose this is what they try to do with a later model. They've made this one solid piece instead of one thin tiny piece being an earlier model. So I'm thinking, yeah, it does make sense just to upgrade it. Take bits off one. You do a bit of a Frankenstein. You want to go down for weed?
Red, red, red.
You want to go down for weed?
2 and 2 zeros. You are mixing up 5.
We put that back on there. Now what I need to do, sorting that out, is I need to source that plank cap on the side there. So what I need to do is cut something and block that off. That's all I need to do. So first things first is let's put this back on, and we can, that one there, that goes, so one goes up, one goes under, one goes over.
I've got a really small one. I wouldn't trust AI on anything. Ask Alexa what's the latest version of Android. Check the colours. AI as
The
well.
wire, you got to be careful, the wire. Where's my torch?
It's red, brown.
Lighting's key on a lot of things when you're doing electrics, I've noticed. You know, because these are the reasons why I always keep a torch. I don't care how good your lighting is, but you normally do rely on your eyes on a lot to do the most simplest tasks, and just giving that little bit of extra light really does give you that help what you need, because you might just see things thinking, oh yeah, I didn't see that.
At the end of the day, let me just put it off and use it in my ESR meter. Jesus. They're reds. 1 gold,
Like
3
that.
reds.
So basically, if I screw that all the way up to the
1
top,
gold, 3 reds. Cut the red wire, exactly. Yeah, 2.2k, just like Philip said. Red, brown, brown. Oh, this is like the bloody
No,
black
no,
and
that's
gold
not.
and blue and black dress all over again, isn't it? Oh God.
no, so it's not going right across.
2,200 aims. Could be 3. It is. Could be 3 reds indeed. That is 103 reds.
Ah, that's white ain't coming. It's jumped off the roller.
It is changed. How's that? Is that better?
Let me see if I can try and just pull that over.
By the eyes, they are red. They look like blood red.
Yeah.
Is it 3 blues? Danny, what the hell? Yeah, let me just take them off and measure it. Crikey, getting nowhere with everyone saying shit.
There you go. Yeah, it was that. It seemed to.
I don't
No,
see
it's still
anything else.
not.
To be fair, that resistor looks fine. I'll measure it now with all that goop off, but that's where it was really badly corroded.
It's sort of getting there, and then it's sort of getting stuck at the same time.
It's taking forever to creep up.
That something's not right with that.
If you see bright
Go on,
red-
stop whinging. I can hear you.
Yeah. And that's going way above 2.2, or is it not? See, it looks
Was
fine.
there supposed to be like
Okay.
So this is what I don't understand. Was that?
I know it's fine. Yeah, slow it
I
down.
feel like that was going
And the other
under.
one is the same, but it's just taking a while to read it. That will go up to 2.2 as well. There's a lot of corrosion stuff in here. Hell of a lot.
Yeah, see, got there, then it won't go back. So what I might have to do is just put a little blob of glue on that, and a little bit, just a little bit of a sealant.
The caps look fine.
And I think that's probably why they put Loctite on.
Let's seal that rust. All over that. I guess it's another capacitor.
Right. Well, I can't do no more on that front.
Rust could be glue.
So
Why would they use
let's see if I can just wipe the excess off.
I mean, a glue that will turn to rust. Yeah, they got that black goo over it. Glue. What? Take the transformer wires out and measure again if the short is gone from the mains. That is a good idea. What a legend.
Is that gone over or under?
Yeah, that, and then it'll isolate the board.
No.
Oh, there's a bridge rectifier on there too.
Will it be that way? I know these cards go in one way. Yeah, I think it's that way. It goes in that way, it does go that way. So where's that little thing, and what I need to do is, again, plonk a little bit of glue
50 ohms.
on that.
Oh, it's all over the place. So it's not the transformer, which is good. I don't know.
Plonk,
Is it?
plonk
No,
some of
that's-
this in now.
What is going on there? Why is it erratic? It is literally everywhere. Ah, there you go. Stable 18.
Well, stop whinging. You've really been playing up lately. I don't know what's up with you.
It's drawing 5 amps. Full contact.
Let me see if that goes in.
Could be the same because you're measuring the primary. It's not acting like rust. Check the fact of the rust. There's no capacitor with a rust on it. Alright, well, let me disconnect.
Where's that little bit of
Yeah,
black
disconnect
plastic
this,
that I
so
did
isolate
see?
This board.
So I wanna. There was a little bit of black plastic that I took off this. Into the dump, and I don't know where it is. But if I can't find it, I can't find it. It's going to be one of them things. Can't find nothing on this bloody bench anyway.
So how many how many ohms has it got? Good question. Oh my god. What's the best way of removing this glue?
Bronzo. So what I need to do is push that on there and then leave it on that one. What? Do you want to go down for a wee? No? You're still pestering me. I don't know what you're doing.
Whoa.
So looking at that, that needs to be pressed in and left there. Exactly where it is. Let that bond. Once that bonds, that ain't going to go nowhere. I'm going to leave it exactly where it is and just remind not to touch that switch. And plug it back in to see if that's at the end of its track for the radio at the end of the day, because it's again it's a vital thing, because once that sets I won't be able to move it.
Oh, yeah, there's one. One released. And this one is
Well, shush.
There you go. Okay, so now it's isolated completely from this board.
Right, we've got power. Is that plugged in? Yeah, we've got power.
So measure the
'Cause
resistance on the primary.
What was what? So the power on that one, that down would up would have been. No, that would be down because I'm facing it. So that's set in UHF.
Colours.
So that is. There you go. So I'll need to find out.
And reporters on the ground. Using all
Actually, they're really far apart, but still glare slightly on my map. But yeah, right now. When their names come in, you'll be
anchor all anchor.
Right, hold up. Am I doing this right?
Nice.
Helpful. Serious or life-limiting condition. Housing. Holes it in.
See that.
Yeah, I think that's what it needs that Loctite for. Look, that's actually bonding and working now. No, it's getting to the end, it's getting stuck. So is that the end of the track? I don't know. Let's see if we get to the end of that.
No other way. Or trans.
No. No, so it's not quite right. The end of that. Mind you, looking at that, it doesn't go all the way up to the end. So that is set right, because I'm just looking at this to see how far this goes down and then stops. Where's that torch? Yeah, it does. It looks like that's set right at the bottom end of the UHF. It can't go any further. Now let's see. And I'll go the other way. No, so it's not bonded yet. It's sort of like it gets stuck. You probably don't help with that. No, you're driving out the wrong there, Bobson. Don't go down. You're just doing it deliberately. I don't get it with you. You're not making any sense. Right, now let's get the right. It sort of feels like it's just not. So it looks like it has to stay there because it can't seem to go any further. But I think that needs to be set, because looking at that, it's set right. Needs a little bit of glue there and there, just to let that bond. Probably, see, I'm waiting for Loctite. I've got some Loctite to come, and this is what they normally put on screws and threads and bits of plastics like this, so it doesn't slide. I mean, this will probably be alright once this is set.
You can plug it in and let it go clean. You can't disconnect it. Oh no, just a transformer, yeah. Would that be safe or would it go bang?
Oh yeah, he plugged that in last time, it went pop.
It's not going into the main board, it's very rectifier then.
I was having issues with the bridge rectifier by what sound of things. So it's the only thing with bridge rectifiers.
Transformer secondary and plug it in. So that's the primary, right? Or is that the secondary? So that's... It is safe, because I've dismissed it's on the bridge rectifier board, so it's seen.
Yeah,
That is secondary.
the way that's set on there, I'm really not happy with the way that, because that bit's broke. Yeah, look, you know what I was saying to you earlier on? I wonder if I could use that other part, didn't I? Right.
I know
I've just looked on there, and look what I've just found. If I bring the camera in, right, the same side. Now the other one had two icons, but you can only use one on the board, right? On that, but look, because it's only got on the one here, it's only got the FM stereo, and you can actually let me see, and I can show you. It's only got the where the other one had two LEDs. This one's only got one, but this board, so these must have been all one brand. So what I might be able to do, take that one back off, swap this one back over, because the bit on this is actually, because this one's broke and they've used a screw on that. It won't go down any further. Oh yeah, it might do. Let me see if I can pull it right the way down, and then you can clearly see. Yeah, you might be able to see it there. So basically, they've put a screw in its place, and it's supposed to have been one of these little plastic wheels with the nuts. So what I might do, actually, before that sets, take that back off, swap that over, because it's got all of these in place. Because I think this is causing an issue, because it's balancing on a screw. So I think that might be an alternative as well. Oh no, it's going to plug it in. Is it going to go pop? I don't know what you're doing. Bronson, what on earth are you doing? You drive me up the wall. So, yeah, that one there, that's power off. Tape.
Oh, so now I've got to turn it on.
Yeah, I think I might do that, you know. Take this one back off and virtually swap this piece over because it's got that piece on there. That might be an idea. Let's take that back out. If I'd have known that. Bunton, no! No, 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 no. You're shitting everywhere. Come on, let's go. Come on, Bunton. Out, out, out. You're shitting on the bed. Look what you just done. Yeah, come on, let's go. Let's go.
Right, black to red. Yeah, nothing. Black to yellows. Nothing. Yellow to yellow. Red to red. Nothing. Yellow to red. Nothing. Is it on? No, it's not on. I don't want to turn it on. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to turn it on. Turn it on and then on the lead. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I am on AC voltage. I am on AC. Oh, you guys can't see. It is on AC. Just leave it there. Alright, let me unplug it, turn it on and plug it back in. Right, there's probably some bloody voltage in there still. Okay, good there. Right, it's on. Right, ready? See you tomorrow. Oh, it made me jump. It made me jump. Okay, it didn't blow. It didn't blow. Okay. Why? Why what? Now let me try it in AC. There we go. We're getting voltage. Yay, 28.9 volts. I've got pictures on here. Black is 115 volts, red is 0. Orange is 150 volts. Orange? Yellow. Brown. Where is it even a brown? Oh, that's probably. Oh, I see. That's for the other ones. That's for the switch. Okay. So there we get 28 volts, and yellow and red get 15 volts. So these all look fine. That's the mains. Do not touch the primary. Yeah, I won't, because that's going to be really high voltage. I can't even get to it, to be fair, anyway. What's yellow to yellow? Yellow to yellow is
Sorry guys.
31.
He's got a very upset belly, and he's just done it all on my bed and all on the floor. So I'm gonna just have to clear this up for a minute.
And it says here,
Tell you what,
27 volts red, 15's yellow.
I might have to just cut the stream. I'm gonna be here for an hour. So let me. I'm gonna have to just. I'll come back to this in a little
Oh,
while.
I see, that's the
So what I'll do, I'm just gonna be right back.
27, 15, 15 and 27. Yeah, it's fine. So now do you reckon I should...
We've gone live
There's a
again.
lot of erosion, that's what I mean. And it looks... Oh yeah, look, it's green. Good stuff, you can see that there. That's what I mean, the whole
Right.
board is like really bad.
We're back again.
Focus.
So hopefully,
Like,
I'm afraid to say he had a bit of a whoopsie. So
it feels metallic.
yeah. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to take this off and swap this over.
So you look sharp, thank you. My hair needs doing big time. No idea what's going on with my hair. It's so long, it just looks ugly.
So what we
Yeah,
could
it's
do
like
is
that in
take
most places as a board, like down here as well. It's just
take that one out. Where's the? I'll swap these over.
I can hear it just crunching everywhere. Everything's just crunching.
Always like doing it. Make sure I've got a good. Here's my other screwdrivers.
See like erosion from
It's not the one I wanted to use. Let me go and grab a decent screwdriver.
that just looks like a mess.
Oh, look at the state of that.
Anthony, hello Anthony. I had there once. That's why I kind of don't want to cut it because it's going. They're about 350 a pair, so I'd say they're mid-range. The glue can go conductive, like you said, mid-range. Yeah, I'd say they're about mid-range. Thick traces though. So I reckon I should clean this up.
Watson, you really give me some challenges.
Sonic it.
I mean, I could have really done without that, but
It's just corrosion everywhere.
that's better. I'm going to take this one out, swap that board over.
Down here is just like rusty.
Oh god, look at the state of that. What's that, silicon?
This is just
That's supposed to have silicon paste running on that. Wow.
That is definitely rust.
No.
Yeah. The chance of getting this working.
That's it.
Maybe just for the cleanup.
I think we're going to swap that one over.
That is definitely corrosion. Has it eaten the leg? That is a leg.
I'm going to put it on the. Oh,
Does it smell like? It doesn't. No. It smells like a speaker. It smells like that body smell.
well.
Check no shorts between the last 3 pins.
Yeah.
Round 15 of the big TBA. The big one. Last 3.
So what I'll have to do, I'm going to nip,
So the
take them two out.
last 3 pins.
We'll take this back off again. I'm going to swap that piece over because that being
So then the 7. That's 2 sevens.
on that front, looking at that, I think that ain't
I
helping
could try that.
the way that is because, like you said, so where's the spatula?
It is cooked. It is all cooked. I know it is. It's had it. It's a shame they got ripped off on, didn't they? That is just, you should see it. It's all like everything.
Mangled nastiness. It can't be no worse than that bloody GameCube I had. That was just diabolical. I've never seen anything like it.
No, no shorts. However, there is between ground. What's pin? 1, 2, 3. That's fine now. Just have some voltage in it still. Oh, there you go. The last pin and 4th one down from left. Last and 4th.
Right. Oh, screw's gone on the floor.
On the other one I got 2 of these. On the other speaker I've got 2 very clear. So it's much distorted. So they do need new speakers. So I could probably get 1 working out of 2. Out of the data sheet. Thank you. Right, so I see. Searching.
Tweezers. Ah, looking at that, there's supposed to be one at the bottom, and I bet there one ain't at the bottom, is there? I bet that one's busted. I've just seen that.
So why is it powered to a no connect?
Where's the other board that I just took off? It's behind. So we're supposed to have one at the top, one at the bottom.
So I'm getting.
Well, I bet there ain't one at the bottom. I bet that's busted. Damn it.
Near it.
Probably why. Yeah, you're right. It ain't.
Oh. Cute. Anyway, where am I getting shorts? There and there. So 15.
No, looking at that,
3, 4. And the no connect. Why is it no
you're supposed to have one at the one at the bottom, top and bottom. So the bottom one's busted on the other one, and I can't swap that over because this one's all intact. The other one on there is busted off. God damn it! But at least this one's not broke. at the top. So I'll have to source
That's
that.
what it's going to be. It's going to be a light emitting speakers and a smoke machine built in.
So
This place.
I'll swap this over. Like that.
Even at the bottom here, look at it. That's not our show. It's preferable since the chip is not feasible. Yeah,
So-
I'm quite happy to give it a clean.
Yeah, that's got some silicone paste on that. It's supposed to help it.
It's not too bad.
So I need to swap this one over because it's got a broken trace.
And you've got
Put that one back in now.
down here, it starts to get rusty. Thing. See what the board in the other one looks like. Good shout. That's a good shout. I'm just gonna get it quick.
Yeah.
If it's the same, we'll get in there. I bet it's gonna be clean as a whistle. Looks like I'm gonna pedal it down too. I'll be back. Taking you guys with me. I might cut out since it's at the other end of the house.
That's it. That's in. So I need to put these two screws back in.
Count the damage to cone. Two there. Although this one's already blown. Okay, you're coming. I'm coming.
Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Be right back.
Closing this now, it's getting cold. But not putting the heat on, just closing it.
Yes. So I can screw these back in.
With your knees, not with your back. So you can see here, the centre cone's missing, so that needs gluing on. But the speaker's also blown. That's probably why it's blown. Looks like leakage. I have no idea what it is. Spare drivers for those are about 90 quid on eBay, so no bad if dead. No, that's what I mean. I said to him I could see if I could find a replacement driver. Blue mount type thread. I said it looks like it's been repaired, but I don't know if that is factory. Don't know how this would look. Is it half a tennis ball on it? CG, what the hell? Oh, Jesus. Let's get this one open. I ain't even tested this one either. Oh, let me check the resistance on this one. Forgot I've got two to compare it with. Big googly eye. Is that what it looks like? What do you mean? God, my stomach is going. Can you guys hear my stomach? Yeah, look at that. That's wow high resistance. Wait, hang on, let's turn it on. Hold on. Oh. Oh. What? 13 ohms? What are you chatting about? So maybe that low resistance is normal. Huh. Yeah, transformer, yeah, it's just the coil. Anyway, so I've got to stand up for this. So I thought transformers only transform it from a high voltage rail to an even higher voltage rail. Is that not true? Obviously not. It maybe is.
No,
maybe
I don't,
down,
I'm not sure.
it could down shift it, what it's called. Voltage drop it. Right. Yes, a secondary pack on the other transformer is a can be either. Oh. See? I always thought the transformers was just for the higher end. It boosts it. There you go. Step up or step down. That's it. Thank you. Oh, look at that. Learn something every day. Why is this one not coming out? Based on the ratio it turns between primary and secondary. Have I missed the screw? No. I missed the screw, just being a pain.
So we've got that's gone on there. That one's gone on there. So it's the bottom one. It's
Right, and
busted
this
on
one,
that.
oh my god.
That's why.
Looks
Right. Okay.
exactly the same.
Good. Good.
Not
Right.
bad. I'm crushing everything here. My stomach's going mentals. Black goop, but also a bit of rusty stuff, but it doesn't look nowhere near as bad. Even on the left at the back there looks green. Shut up, son. If you could hear my stomach, I'll turn off this. Oh, it's pretty much exactly the same. Putting the legs down on that ED, what was it again? The chip? I think it was called a TDA. There it is, blue, yeah. It is a matching pair, yeah. So do you reckon it is just a blown fuse? And the other one? So both of them being coated, yeah.
Let me just quickly plug this in.
This one's just got the blown
Just make sure that this is all fully working. FM.
Gone home.
We've got a spare fuse on this one.
Yeah, it's fine.
So nobody
Fine.
can hear my tummy. Nobody seems.
I've got a really small
Have
one.
you? Can you hear that noise? I want some lunch. I don't usually. Yeah, that's my stomach. It's going. Oh. We're good. I'm glad the mic is. I can turn off the noise cancelling type thing. Now let's see if we can hear it. Ready? Can you hear it? Hold on, turn it back on. We are poor, we're poor, yeah. Sounds of silence. I do like this mic very much. Very much I do. Oh god, hello Russ. Hello Dan. Let me plug in the other one and see if it goes kaboom. I can't even put these on the shelf. Can I? No, it's too big. Up there, okay.
What's up with that? Oh, it's the bloody bits. That's a good cassette, isn't it? Bits disintegrated in the middle. Let's put the old one back in. What's this? C15. Is that? That one's not the greatest, but it is complete.
Hello, J. Gobro. Turn your headphones down.
Rewind.
There's some refresh.
Data signal.
I've had that before. Where you go into it and it's like no sound.
That's just a shame they don't close.
Oh my god, why is it so bad? Swap speakers with one fix. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. If I can't fix this one. Well, don't even swap the drivers, just swap the board.
Righty, righty. Lefty loosey. Right. Let's put all these screws back in.
Okay, so we've got one metal screw and two plastics. And wood screws.
Has that got a screw in it?
The-
Yeah, it has.
there's two metals there, three metals.
Neil's
See, that's what I
back.
don't understand. So
Alright,
we've got
mate,
three
what's up?
screws, one with a
Alright,
big
mate.
fat
Are you
metal
alright?
one, the other
I
one-
am, yeah, I'm working, I'm streaming at the minute, I'm working on a radio.
Okay, mate. Just to tell you, it all works all right. I tried the install thing, didn't work, so I've reset. It's got it pretty quick. So already reset it, and that's gone. So
Oh.
reset it.
Well, that's all that matters, isn't it? At least it's sorted, that's the main thing. You've sorted it.
in the head,
It's
please.
installing the army crate. Is it worth installing this? John, the army
Army crate, not really, nah. It's because all it is, they're just some form of tweak on them army crates. And you create profiles, but I'll never install that, I'll never bother. Nah. Just something else that's going to be added into your processors that's running in the background, you know.
Yeah.
It's all to do with customisation. Because you've obviously, with your army crate, you've got an NVIDIA card, that's all it, so it sees it, so that's all it boils down to. So I wouldn't bother, just something else. It's up to you, but I don't bother installing all that.
Oh
Well,
no!
I'll give you a bell later or something, mate.
Cheers, mate. Speak to you later. Ta, mate.
Oh no! No, see, it's not screwing in. It is working. It's too- Oh no! Oh no! This transformer
Oh,
is too
no.
heavy. It's just pulling it down.
Hand it in his, oh no.
Oh no! Hey Andy, how you doing, pal? I'm good, Dave. How are you? Struggling right now.
Come on. Jesus, them screws really go down deep.
Let's see if it even screws.
Right, what we got here? We got one missing, but that was already one missing when I got it.
Screws into
Screw,
the problem.
screw, missing, screw. Yay!
It's got to be the
And I swapped it over for a nice blue one, so it matches. That's alright.
Yay.
So now that one's put back.
Something like that, is that?
Let's. There was a bit of plastic bone in it.
Right. Yeah, they do.
Sort of said with these plastics, they go brittle. Unbelievable. Don't
Or
need
if you
that.
have
Let's get rid of this cereal.
It's a metal.
Put that down here. Let's put in the other one in its place, and because the other one on there was the top one was broken.
Spot all over it.
So now that one's sort of all sorted. Let's just give it a quick clean.
It's cruising into
Chopsticks.
it, so
It's like everything else on here. Just
that one didn't.
put the glue down. Don't need it.
Let's plug all this stuff back in. Oh my god. I'm so scared right now. It'll do kaboom.
Yeah, you don't want that in.
I've got
connected.
Bluetooth connected. Well, you ain't gone boom.
This is disconnected from the main. It says. It will go boom.
Oh, we ain't plugged it in yet.
So,
It's reasons why you should
you're
have.
on. You're on.
Is it going to go boom?
Ready?
Go on, plug it in.
Yeah, probably. See you guys tomorrow.
No, rather not.
Oh.
Well,
I'm still here.
wow. We're good.
So, what happens now?
Good question.
I am still here.
Well, he didn't die.
Now, I'll check the secondary output, see if we're getting voltages across there.
Right, first thing I need to do is put a little self-tappet screw in that connector. I knew there was something wrong with the bottom of that.
Switch is on. Yeah, switch is on.
We're near enough there. Just got to source this out.
I can see it down now.
We didn't go boom, that's the main thing. Oh great, that went boom. I've just dropped all that lot. Nice. We got a screw in here.
On AC. You guys see that?
Yeah, yeah. That was handy, even though I dropped it. Right. We use one of them.
Red to red. Yeah, 58 volts. I think we're right. What? What's G, little sheets? Oh, hello, Sean. You should lick it and make sure it's powered.
Got my
Any
back
lights?
licking.
Yeah, I've got lights. So, I think it was just a fuse.
Lick it, see if it's alright. So good. He cracks me up.
Yellow to yellow shows 31 volts, and it should be 27, so it's close enough.
That does make
Plug
me
in
laugh.
speakers,
Lick
see
it.
if you'll hear if it powers. Okay, I'm happy with that. After all this time doing all that, maybe it's a new thing I should do. Just
What?
replace the fuse and see if it pitches it. If you have lights on speakers. Oh, is there lights on speakers? Carthor. Really? What?
Let's see if we can put the one back into here. We can. And we need to put that end to that end. That end to that
Yeah,
end.
it's just corrosion type stuff over it.
No wonder that weren't sitting straight. I knew something weren't right. So the bottom part of that pin had busted off.
It was the glue, yeah. Mental, isn't it? Right, where is the speaker? Oh, it is down here. Oh, I guess one's the LEDs, isn't it? Oh, is that one? That's crunchy. I really don't like that. This one's the LEDs. Oh, that's a tweeter. Oh, it must be for the LEDs. Maybe. No. Right, let me plug in these. Oh, I can't plug in the speakers, can I? I've broken the connector. I have to just plug this in. It does say plus and minus on it. Oh no! Yeah, I've broken the wire. Oh no!
And he straight cracks me up.
Oh no, I can go in. There you go. Plus and minus. Pop that in there. Not properly, but it's in there.
Right, that's going on that one.
Still gonna
And
be
that
close,
should now.
I've plugged in. Tweezers? What about tweezers? Solder it for now. Yeah, I can always solder it together.
Yay!
We don't need the speakers to be on to light up, right? I mean, the speakers to be plugged in. Where are these lights?
Yeah, that's
Where
better.
would the lights be? There's
That
no
is
lights
much
in
taller on that string now.
there. Wait, is that?
And the top
that's
is
Are you sure these lights up, Carthor? Some does.
Carrefour. Oh, Carrefour's gone
Right, let's
back
give it a
over.
go then. Right, it's powered on. Let me go plug it in.
Carrefour's back over. No,
Plugged in. Is that
Carrefour's
MK
back.
going live early, the little shit? And
Any
no, there's
ideas
no
about that?
LEDs. Right, so we're on. There's no LEDs on the back. And there's no lights at the front. I've actually got this upside down. Well,
Small price. Don't worry, Andy, you'll get there, my friend.
I'm not even wearing any clothes at the moment. Oh no. Maybe lights on Twitter, but not off the. Yeah, there's no lights on this one, so I'm calling this fixed because it turns on. It doesn't play. Now I need to try and figure out how to. Did the speaker make an? I didn't connect. Touch the input. Can you touch the input? As in the two speakers, just tap them so I can hear a sound. Yeah, it gets buzzing. You need bass to hear it. Right, let me turn it off, unplug it.
Oh no! Carrefour. Carrefour is over back on Andy's screen.
The RCA. Oh, you want me to touch the RCA? What with? What, my fingers? If I die, Phil, it's your fault.
Touch it with your fingers. You're like a Christmas tree.
Can I not just shove something in there? Let's go to plus.
I've got a really small one.
Jesus. Not ideal.
Tweezers? Are you kidding me? I
No, you can't put it in tweezers.
don't want to go too deep.
Right, main thing is, where's the Bronson?
Okay,
Where
ready?
is the?
I think we're going deep enough.
Diddy.
Let's try my smaller tweezers.
Tweezers,
So
Weezers.
dodgy.
God, Bronson, what is? It's a fucking with.
Wait,
It's a diode on the floor. What's a
the
diode
speaker's
do?
not even connected, Phil, so I can't hear a buzz. Yes, it's too small. I need to plug in the speakers.
A diode. Don't know what a diode was doing on the floor, but managed to find a diode on the floor. I've got to look for the part.
Ow.
Let's bring this out because I can't see bloody anything.
Yeah, I left the speakers unplugged. I only plugged in the tweeter, I believe.
God, Jesus, look at the crap on the floor. Let me just quickly grab the Hoover.
Plug it up.
Bits everywhere.
That's not even staying in now. Whoa. Hang on a minute. Which one was the speaker one? These ones were the speaker. What's this one for then? The tweeters? No, that's the what? I'm so confused right now. I'm so confused. So why have I got three different lines? This one is a spade removal. It says these ones, the same thing. Oh, so it was only the tweeter I damaged. It wasn't the actual main speakers. I'm so confused. Yep, HF. There's the tweeters, tweeter. What's up, big pillow, Garrett? Oh man, I can't remember which one I snapped off. Oh, it's in there still, so it's this one.
Oh. God, bouncing.
Yeah,
It's all going pear-shaped.
That one. There you go, that's easy. Goes in there.
Where is...
So this is just the tweeter anyway, so that's not important. Well, it is, but not this. This is the main speakers. Maybe light, I can't see.
We'll put that one over there. That can go down. That can go down.
Well, they're different sizes. So
Where did I put...
that's the fun.
I've got a bit of plastic broke. Oh, that's good
Just
news.
against the other board.
Don't bang
This
that.
little one. No, because I tried to plug
Not
it. Right,
one.
okay, they're plugged in. This one, I'm going to turn it around the correct way.
You
The
can...
tweeter's not plugged in, but I don't want that wire shorting out or anything.
I don't use that.
Okay, try it now. Please don't go bang now. No, good, I heard a crackle. Still good? And let me touch my tweezers in there. Make sure the volume's up. High level, I was even whatever that is, 0 decibels. Here we go.
Daily Sharp offers.
I can't hear anything.
So, let me plug that in.
Look at the other one, what do you mean?
Is that connected?
Needs listening,
So that,
You want your body to, oh, for God's sake. I swear, Phil, you're trying to kill me. Here we go.
Sheffield, you're trying to kill me.
I don't even know if that's touching or bottoming out. I think it's bottoming out. I mean,
Right.
I don't even pull down on it.
Let's see.
I don't hear anything.
Right. Well, that's connected. That's connected. That's going through there.
Let me see what wires he provided me with. It's the logo on the front list up. KRK logo on the front. No, there's no logo lit up. But it doesn't look like it would be LEDs. Let me plug in the other one. The connector is at the top.
It's slipping on that. It's slipping. So it's not tight enough.
Let me plug in the other one, see if there is lights on the
It's
other
not
one.
tight enough on the
There's no
reel.
lights on the other one. And there's the fact that
Boost to 60777.
Looking for reliance?
Let's turn it down. Turn it off. I don't want to get a copyright strike.
okay, so this is the working one. Plugging it in. Powering it on. Turning it over. No lights. So literally there's no way I could test it. Unless I've got an RCA. I swear I've got an RCA cable somewhere. It's just a matter of where. I'd say it's fixed. I really do, but I can't really validate that until I can test it.
Right.
I wasn't
Let's see,
finding out
just
what
wanted
happened on
tightening
the
up.
tweeter.
It goes well. It goes one way. It don't go the other.
It could need signal before it lights up, and now Carthon looks like there's no room for LED. I could be wrong, but I need to find that cable. Falcon, are you still here? You did send me an RCA cable, didn't you? I think you did. He did provide me some cables. Let me go see what cables he did give me. Give me a second. Didn't you get the one out of... Yes, I asked... What? Out of the box of cables that I sent you. Sorry, you sent me cables? I thought it was just Carrefour. Or was yours combined?
That looks like it's done it. It just wanted tightening up.
Yeah, I was using it for something else, but I can't remember where I put it since moving. I thought it would be in my cables drawer, which it's not.
That's better.
I looked in my other drawers, in my bits and bobs drawer. I only have the auxiliary cable. I don't know what I did with the RCA cable.
Nicey, nicey. We have got...
Yeah, definitely not.
Leave that in there. So I'm looking for that one piece.
I use it.
And I ain't got a clue where it's gone. Did take it off.
Yes,
Well, I don't want to lose it.
Connected to a source. No, not me. The one you
That's all right, don't lose it. I've put it down and I've lost it.
The one in the box of cables. That's what it says. Oh, right.
It doesn't surprise me.
I reckon the amp has blown. What, on those speakers, Mark? Well, let me go grab the box of cables. They might have provided you with something where maybe if I spit on it, it would make noises. I don't know. Is it MK Live yet?
Do do do. Is it? It's got a bond. I think once that bonds, it should be alright.
A few words telling me what it is and what it isn't.
Seems to be.
Yeah, babe. They're bloody telling me everything. Give me mixed signals. Stop it, woman.
Honestly.
What's it? Coming back. Let's have a look.
It's like electric chinchilla, isn't it?
You walk, maybe. Right, I've got to make sure there's no sensitive bits in here. No. Well, oh, it's giving me some power leads. That's nice.
At least that's taken care of.
2 power leads. He's giving me. He expects me to have a microphone or something. Can I
It's
maybe
nice and
touch
tight.
something?
That's nice and
There.
tight. That's tight. That looks all nice. That's on the reel
Really
at the
don't know
back
about
and the
cables,
back
though.
of that.
Well, you decide what you
Lovely.
do with them.
It's all nice and tight. Yeah.
Won't be in the
So we need to blank that hole off.
It's not in Carrefour's box. I've used it since then. I haven't put it in another box. Anything. I don't even know where it's gone.
Yeah, actually, that might work quite well.
And it won't be in the Xbox box.
I might be able to use that.
Box of cables here.
If I put that there,
I forgot what I used it for.
and I can blank that plate off, and use this. That do? Jubbly, 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 jubbly.
As the
Where is the cleaner?
balanced input.
The cleaner.
XLR plugs, yeah, I think they're for like microphones and stuff. I bought a guitar amp. Maybe I could plug my guitar into it. No, bypass the RCA jack and just touch the wires on the back of the RCA connector. So put your finger on the end, you should put that on. What, to this? Like that? And it's a balance input. You can adapt a mini clinky out of the phone. What does that mean? Where's his comb? Oh, his comb's Bugger.
What I might be able to do is,
I'm
if
gonna
I
have to
put
order
it
a cable and get it delivered
that
tomorrow,
way,
I'm gonna have to test it.
bung a bit of
I think that's what I'm gonna
caption
do.
tape. Yay! Caption tape. Love caption tape.
Alright,
It's good stuff.
ready when you are. Alright, MK. No XLR, okay. No, it doesn't have that size. It's got a normal fat one. Has an input for that. No, it doesn't have the 6.5 mil. Wait. Wait. Yeah, it does. Hang on. Yeah, hold on. Wait. Yeah. Yeah. I can plug my guitar into it. I got a fat one. Yeah, okay, you can stream it, mate, and I'll move over once I've tested these if I can.
Yes.
So that's not a guitar size one. I'm pretty sure that is a single size. So that's smaller.
Lovely, lovely. Where's my
Are you kidding me?
CT1?
Wait, Kyle.
Lovely CT1. We're going to take
I'm
some.
gonna have to order an RCA cable. No, that's a bigger one. Oh, what? I thought that'd be the same size. And then if I do get the RCA cable, I can just plug save that into my PC, right? And then you have to play music from the PC into the RCA cable. Let me have a quick look. Should the XLR work? Not without something. Where's that fuse? Oh, let's see. Yeah, the fuse is fine. Where does it? There is the fuse. Why that? Oh, secondary. Secondary that side.
Come on.
Yes, didn't see that had XLR connectors. Right, so what can I do? Shouldn't the XLR work? They are. XLR to headphone jack. So the XLR cable's not going to work for me. RCA cables. Still got it, man. No, I don't think I did have RCA cables. No, I didn't have RCA. I just had normal, what do you call it, composite. Like
Composite. Composite.
touch the end. I'm not opening up and touching the end. Sorry, I'd rather do it properly. Yeah,
They can't
know.
wait a
These
minute.
things I've
So
got
open it up and
to
touch
do
the end.
there. From what you're trying to hear a hum, your guitar cable should work. Just in case, I don't need to pull my guitar down either.
Touch it.
Just touching the end. Doesn't make sense. XLR audio input. Another XLR cable.
You can't make it about giving him electric shocks.
See? I get RCA to auxiliary. Go away, MK.
Come on, enjoy. That's alright. So we've coned that off. I've just got to find a bloody end to that because that's driving me up the wall.
Make sure I don't wake up the missus because she won't be happy.
No.
She won't be my friend anymore. What would Gil say? Guitar cable, you have a guitar cable? Yes. I will put that touch it. Yeah, okay. Let me go get it. So I want to watch MK while I continue doing the
MK.
What's it called? Duct. That's it, the air duct. Quack.
take this out. I don't know where that's gone.
You're right.
I took the dial off, I can't
Right.
find it.
I need to grab a cable. Guitar cable. So, is there a cable in it? No. Potatoes isn't gonna help me, babe.
Let me go on Discord, see if he's left a link on there for MK.
Where's
I'll
my
have a
green
quick
guitar
look.
cable? Have you seen it? I think it might be under the bed.
Yeah. Let's see if MK's gone live.
Echo. Echo. Oh, you turn it off. Oh, I can't see shit. Oh no, I think I've got it.
Where's that gone? Discord.
Wow. Cables are attached everywhere. Oh my god. What are you doing to my stuff, babe? Oh, I've got two there. Right then. Right. No. Don't think the part's been delivered yet. I said it's 5 minutes.
Is it
The
site?
Tarpaulin is doing its job, so it works. I love you, babe.
Ah, MK's in.
No, it's probably broken up like mad. But I was upstairs, so it's close to the transmitter. I mean, receiver. I'm coming. Okay, I'm here. He's not tagging me. Right, stop saying you've got to be quiet then. Okay. That's why you have to wrap up the cables till after. Even touching the XLR input pins could produce, yeah. I think these are like venoms or whatever it's called. Maybe not. Noble. Okay. Is it gonna fit? Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. It fits. This is the working one, so I want to confirm that this works before I try the non-working one. What kind of guitar you got? It's like a Gibson. It's what's the copy of the Gibson ones? The Les Pauls.
I'm streaming live.
It's the
I'm
the
watching
good
Andy.
copy of them.
And joining
Yeah,
MK.
Thanks, Mark Gibson. Right, here we go. This is supposed to be the working one, and it's still not doing anything. Oh, hang on. No. So that's not going to work anymore. Volume up. High frequency level. Yeah. That doesn't do it. Yeah, Epiphone. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Well done. Nice one. So that's the working one, supposedly. Let me try my one. I've just done. Yeah, the driver's gone. Well, it said
Thanks,
it's blown.
man.
It's distorted. It's not actually failed. You can see why it's vibrating like hell because of the airs.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, and this is the semi-working one. Yeah, it has balanced inputs. I'm not sure what that means, but yeah, means there's no left and right, I guess. Just a solid one input.
Talk about
Let's try this
multi-charge.
one. This is the was blown one. Yeah, still nothing. the Stratocaster. Affinity, I don't know what the Affinity one is, but I don't like the shape of Strat, so I always get my fingers caught. The bridge, I think. The RCA is normally Alright, I'll order one tonight
Yes,
then.
mate.
I
Alright,
think
talk
it's
about
fixed, personally.
task.
It's just a bloody fuse. But I still can't tell it, can you? No wonder why you got to get somebody. Little shit. I used to be skinny until I left my job. Now I'm fat.
He's all about fat. He's just good old grand age.
Yeah, so.
Pico. Bloody hell, I've got my fucking hands strapped in that stuff. That's that fucking.
Do you have select input? No.
Stream starting soon.
There isn't no select input. All you've got is two knobs for high frequency level adjust, and you've got the volume which
Playing the
is
video
fast,
stuff.
and RCA input,
So,
TRS input, and XLR input. That's all there is. It's untestable for me at the minute. Sucks. Yeah, could be just this blown fuse. Never mind, yeah, it's no
4 o'clock.
Just join in. What's the impedance of the speaker? Oh, bless you. It has power now, Brian.
Let me turn the.
Right, I'm gonna call
He's
it
got
now.
his costume on.
Grade MK.
Where's me remote? I've got to see what he's saying on that. Hilarious.
Horrible, greasy other things. So let me do a fast forwarding thing.
Hey, hello, how you doing? I'm gonna watch some movies with the wife tomorrow. Get a bunch of pizza
Thanks for
or
seeing.
something.
Several restarts. I know. I'm glad.
Hope so. I don't know how the heck I'm gonna
Don't
record
do
it.
that, Pete. Just stay there.
You chill and relax.
You guys see what I'm doing? No, why is my screen split up?
Voice to go play. Okay, I don't know how to do the video. Because maybe
Why do you not see my
it's
screen?
available. I'm hoping I can.
Is he? It's actually quite funny.
Also, I had this for 20 minutes already.
Let me do this now.
So,
No worries, guys. I'll say my goodbyes once I've set up.
something. This is also. It says on the packaging. It's extremely
Oh,
flammable. Hello, Crowthor. So I'm gonna try to not use too much battery and stuff today.
Okay.
I know I'm holding my face. It's not my fault.
Okay,
I'm taking
now I can see my goodbyes.
Looks
So,
comfortable. Oh, yeah,
Don't
combustible.
leave the stream. Wait until it redirects
So,
redirects
I'm
you,
gonna try to
or
keep myself from warm stuff, you know.
it pops up on the screen. That'd be great. And
I
I'll see
don't
you
know,
over
it's
there as well.
close to my
So thank you, Pico. Thanks to all the other lurkers in the background. I don't know how many there are of you. I haven't got to see.
There's still one
I'm
more
usually
notifications.
showing.
I think this is very
Thanks, Mark. Pico, chill and relax. You're welcome. I'm still live season. Oh, see you later. Bye, Sean. Arthur. Ryan.
Okay, let's go to overhead.
Everyone's already gone over there. Dirty Techie, Russell Russ.
If you see these eyes,
Yeah. Cheers, yeah. OJ, thank you, mate. Cheers, Philip. And please give me an update on that mixer. That'd be amazing.
here's
I
a
have
hole for
emailed
the
that saying
eyes,
you've already got it. I didn't say you
and here's the
started.
other one. So you see?
Bye, Joe, Sergio, EDM.
So I can only look through one
You
of
do
them.
pop out every now and then. Okay,
And
that's
that sucks.
Okay,
So I
let's
have
go
like
in.
limited
In
visibility.
3, 2,
I am
one.
very hot.
Let's go over to MK.
Although I'm naked on this. When is it? Shut up. Sometimes. Are you supposed to be at work?
Supposed to be at work.
No.
Stop living with no.
Let me turn it down so I don't get an echo from that
Hello,
one.
Andy. Warm as hell. So I'm gonna try to take it easy, not destroy anything, and we're gonna try to do some fun stuff. You're as slim as me. That's not a compliment.
Hello, Brian. Welcome. The camera's an asshole. Anyway, I'm gonna try to go to the. Yeah, there you go. Was that so hard? Go to the overhead. What is most? This is not a PlayStation 4 controller. I need to learn this word. It's I can't barely see anything.
Can't barely see anything.
Yeah, okay. No, it's not good. What?
Right, I'm going to have to search for that piece that's now missing, and I've got to look for it.
I don't know how I'm going to keep up with chat because, like, I have one eye, okay? Ross said something with the costume.
I've got one eye.
Yes, I think Andy should be here. They got me helping another department, so I come back home in time. Oh, that's so nice. Ooh, an Xbox Series X, nice. Exactly. Put the map. Nice. Oh, you mean the other mouse? Okay. Yeah. So this controller doesn't work at all. I need to catch my breath. It's so hot in this. The controller doesn't work at all. And this one doesn't read games. So I'm thinking. Oh, what the hell? Okay, sorry. Hello, JFix. You can't use not seeing as a bloody excuse. That is true. We're gonna take it easy. No worries. We're gonna get into the Halloween festivities today. Sponsored by Coca-Cola, the best cola. Anyway, I need something to drink to cool myself down. I'm not sure if this is gonna work. Okay, dude.
There you are. I wonder where that piece has gone, Bronson.
I can free the pan.
Let me just quickly check the kitchen, make sure it ain't gone out there. I'll have to just clean up your food.
I got a little bit. Thanks, camera. This is MK now. Hey guys, really? Anyway, so don't type too fast. What are we gonna do first? I could. Excuse me. I could do a poll, but I'll try to do that. Let's see. Don't stop. I'm pregnant, okay? It's nothing bad about it. I will try to do a poll. Start a poll. Okay.
You're not having none, Bronson, because you've got an upset belly.
Okay.
No fault of your own.
The question is what, okay?
There's no fault of your own, boy. I'm not blaming you for that.
Where's the tab select? Okay. I'm gonna vote. Hello, Aurelia. Okay. Vote on what we should do. And I shall try to read the messages. Hello, happy birthday, Ross. Yes, happy birthday on the best day to have a birthday on. Yes, Steam Elements. I agree with you. Okay, go fast because I'm gonna end it in 3, 2,
NES.
1. End. Is this voice also OJ? Hello. Nice to see you here. And can you guys hear me from this? I've been working. Yeah, you said that, Andy. That's cool. Enjoy your work. I don't know. Maybe that was a dumb voice. Anyway, so we said NES. Shit, I was afraid of that. Okay. You wanna put this somewhere?
Right. The main thing is, I've got to find that part, because I haven't got a clue where that part is gone.
Oh, it's tomorrow, of course. It's his birthday tomorrow. We're so stupid, so silly of us. Oh, the NES is great. What? This isn't supposed to be on stream? Okay. I think these don't have too many. Hey, I haven't heard that before. I think we might have found the culprit of what doesn't work. There's something rattling around in this. Okay.
Alright, let me put that over there for a minute.
Controller not good for the NES isn't working. Well, I have a working NES, my wife's one. So it's fine.
Let me just
Exactly.
check if it ain't gone underneath here.
Maybe it's an arcade NES.
Look at the
I
tape.
No, I don't
Battery?
think it's,
No. Didn't put it in here, did I?
good.
Mind you, anything's bloody
Let's see if
possible.
it says.
It's bits of there of the Xbox 360.
Right.
Still line.
What are these screws? Oh my god. Optional expert massage.
Right.
It's haunted. Yes!
It is nut on that.
I was thinking that maybe it is a capacitor and it can
Spatula.
be cool. Because a bent thing,
no.
calculator, that would be kind of boring, but let's see, okay.
What's the date?
I need to see
Thursday. I'm surprised Gary ain't rang me.
That's not a screw hole. Okay, it is a Phillips. I thought maybe they did. But I'm
What's
gonna
this?
get
The
a-
Spectrum 48K working. Ah, that's RF modulator. It's a modulator. You need to keep that modulators. Yeah, here's the bit of plastic that broke off on it. No, wasn't. That on there. We take that, and that.
I'm back. What did we say? The camera zoom. No, not the camera. The belly. Screw holes. On the other side, probably, huh? And where Nintendo. Chris, no! I can't change the text. It's hard. Okay.
Right. Let's tidy this up because I cannot move all of this on the table because it's got to be put down somewhere. I'll put that. I can't find it. That can go in the bin. Take that, and the diode, that, and a bit of plastic, and all go in the bin.
What the hell? Every screw hole is a screw ball. Right tools. Isn't this the right tools, Rick? Okay. Let's try this one just for fun. Because it's a bit easier to get to. Okay, this is going fine. Okay. I think this is coming out. But I do share the other screws. There's different Phillips sizes. That makes sense. So this is loosey goosey. Is it loose enough? Yeah, something fell. It's definitely something rattling inside. So I just want to check.
Drop that on the floor.
Check the screws I tried.
I can't find the part that I needed to slide that. I ain't got a clue where it's gone.
No.
Which is very unusual, Bronson. Because it wouldn't have gone anywhere, surely. But it's just like everything, King. I put these things down, they go walk
I think this is
bags.
too small. That's annoying. Okay. Look. Maybe I can try a bigger Phillips size here. All my controllers were done because I get pissed off and threw
I'm
them
sorry.
away. I'm hoping these are just dirty or
What's this?
something else.
Is that for flux tube? I think that is.
I think this is too thick.
That better.
So try.
That's better. We've got a little bit more management. Nicey, nicey, loosey, loosey.
What the hell? Oh. Good start. I can't even get into this.
Well, I'm going to have to buy it back for the time being.
Okay.
At least,
I'll be back. Okay.
because that'll give that time for it to set. The main thing is, at least this is all put back. And we just need to find there you go. Can we go back a bit further so we can just get that in shot? I'd just like to get that a little bit in shot. There you go. That's better. So we can put that back in. So we've sourced that. Just got to find that piece so I can put that slider back in. I'm smearing things, Bonson. Smearing glue. Not great. We don't want to smear glue. It's got to be smear free. He's disappeared. Where's he gone?
I'm back. And see. Of all the stuff I've worked on, I've yet to open up NAS. Huh. I have tuned the attic from when I was a kid that I need to open and fix. That sounds nice. Nothing to them really.
Where's that
So, the only thing I have
spacey,
is a
racy thing?
So we'll see how that goes.
Where's that other? Ah, yeah, it's behind.
So hot. I like the older stuff. Yeah.
What I might be able to do, if I take that out,
But that's fine. This doesn't reach either. Okay, shit. Oh my god. Maybe I should have tested to see if these were good enough, but it doesn't seem like I can get into them. No. What if I press? Oops, sorry. Does that help? No, it's too thin. I'm definitely not doing the right one, yeah. Big Bang Memories of Bajo. Having a short one, I guess. I've got a really small one. Whew, okay. So my guess is this one.
we put some more seating, sealant in.
And I have like no other tools for it.
Sealant is the key, Boncy.
Let's move to the NES, I guess. No,
This
is
glue.
the NES controller. This was just a test. Okay, something I can open at least. You need a long one. I have a short one, I'm sorry. It's practical to carry around, but that's it. A bunch of stuff. This is the small one. Okay. Okay. Yo, yo, yo! You're just in time. Hello. So I need to buy some better screwdrivers to get into the NES. Rubber band. I've seen people getting off strip screw with that. It's not strict. I just don't have the correct correct length of screwdriver.
Yeah, the Nintendos,
I repeat,
as I said to you before, you need them. You need the correct to get in them NESs and the Wii's. You need them hex bit screwdrivers,
With this one, it's
and
maybe
they
it's
are.
five joints.
It's one thing you should always check before you go.
With the cord, we'll see. Only stripping is going to be MK later. Yes, I will end
Why are you gay?
the show. It's not gay. We have at least 2 women here, so it's acceptable.
Why are you gay? You are gay.
I'm really looking forward to the Christmas thing,
I love that
because
one.
I will not be
Why are you gay?
as I
You are gay.
I heard the Lidl has a good screwdriver. Oh, maybe I should go there. Do you guys mind waiting 2 hours so I can go to Lidl? No,
You
we'll
are
have
gay.
to do it some other day. I have other plans, other things in stock to fix. Not just PS4 controllers or Xbox controllers, so it's fine. We had content all night long. Oh yeah, all night long. I think you might be a few pounds lighter at the end of this stream. I think so. Hey, what do you mean you don't? You're supposed to be a nice sidecar for.
Why are you gay?
So maybe the pole is broken or something. Maybe this has been thrown to in the wall. Please.
I love them.
It's
They're memes.
Sadia.
I've got to try and enable them to put them on mine.
I think you said hello before, but
Why are you gay?
Or thought you were someone else. Or maybe it's water damage inside. Who knows? We will see. Easy to get into at least. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll change the text, although it's gonna be hard. Okay, where's the mouse? I have like one eye.
One eye. He's got one eye. He can't see out the mask.
Okay.
Okay. That's actually quite funny. I love it.
Okay.
Streaming.
I did it. I did it.
Where's my spatula?
Lidl has good tools. You should visit them sometimes. You know, stop. Jeez, fucking camera. But at least to get a longer screwdriver. Let's see. Focus on this. Right. I did it! Christmas and Halloween is served. These
Can I stick that into that little gap?
chip
Okay.
doesn't look blown. I'm wondering what kind of chip that is because I do have replacements, but I think they have.
We should have some silicone.
Repair
We've got some
first.
silicone. Let me plunk a little bit of silicone on them cogs.
Let's see. I prefer a longer screw. Oh, not everybody is born with long screws. HD 1402. I think I actually might have these. But where? Because if this chip is blown. Okay, but we'll see. We'll see.
My penis is small.
Alright.
I love it.
Said these seem to look fine. Generally the wires get bad. Or maybe on the other side. That or the membrane, but this membrane looks quite clean. The insides look clean. I
Bit
think
of
they
silicone in the cogging system.
Chain?
Lovely.
What's the problem with the controller? Completely dead. Yes, completely dead. I'm thinking maybe it's something with this whole thing or with the cable. These tracks look kind of worn, I think. Maybe the board is dirty.
We got any
maybe so.
resistance,
Mine's a fish,
residual
but I don't
oil?
use it as a rule,
We
though.
do have some oil.
Are we talking about penises?
That's exactly what this is. Hot.
It is regular. No? It seems solid. I don't see any movement. Pressing kind of hard. Sorry, Andy, I didn't add it. Oh, fine. Oops, you didn't see that. Oh, the villain from the movie Scream has no power. No, it's a vampire. That's right, come on. Don't joke around. Halloween is no time for fun. I mean, we can try to flow these later. I completed that. Looks like a missing ground. Where? Did we see missing ground? Operating on a totally dead controller. Very spooky, yes. It is dead. Where do we see a missing ground? This looks kind of ignorant, right? No, maybe not. I don't see any issues. You tell me if you guys spot something.
Or what this silicone grease
Then
does,
you have the
stops
wires
it from wearing the
themselves.
clothes out, also quietens it down.
You could try a refill.
So it purrs like a kitten.
They seem fine, but I don't know how old this solder is. Probably like 30 years or something. Not enough blood. Inside the wires. Oh, is that what you mean? Okay.
That scraping of that noise is where it's
1, 2,
eating.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things.
Bit more silicone.
There was only 5 things here. So 2 of these are presumably not used, or down somehow. I don't know what I'm talking about. What we could do is test the solder looks perfect. Yeah, I'm thinking so as well. You never know. What I'm thinking is maybe you should try some continuity and see. Hello, Griffiths. Also, and see if we have unlocked bloods.
That has quieted it down
See
a
if we
bit,
have
but
continuity through these.
we can put
That's
more.
the first test. Get that thing. So I'll try that first. Just to rule the cable out. Only 5 are used.
That has quieted that hell of a lot down there.
7 on some special controls.
It's not so bad.
Okay. Let's start with the first long one.
It's amazing what a little bit of
This one
silicone
pretty easy to use, correct?
lubricate just to quieten it down a bit.
This one? No. This one?
The tape.
This one?
That one's lovely and quiet.
It's this one. So we have continuity to this point. And this is just flux, right? Yeah.
That's perfect.
I think
I'm going to leave it at that. Pump that on there. Let me grab a Q-tip. Just wipe the excessive off.
Next thing. So, did I get it by mistake?
Like that.
Wait, what? No. That was the previous one, right? Guys, my rabbit crew thought some wire. Chewed through some wires in my yard. I'm infuriated. Well, that's what I get for getting rabbits. I also had a rabbit and they love wires for some reason. Can we just go back to this one? Okay, I love that one. Absolutely nothing bad.
Probably
with
want
the
some
wires.
from the other
It's just
side.
rabbit,
Look at this crap on there. Jesus.
but it's not a wire issue. Must then be maybe the chip or the membrane. I didn't even want him, my wife and kids wanted him. Well, that means you did want him. Because if the family wants it, the shit out of luck, I'm sorry to say. That's how it goes.
What are you gay? You are gay. Oh, drop in Q-tips on the back there.
Not all of a sudden nothing. That's this one. Click it. The rabbit, no. Oh, Restoros, no. It's a rabbit. Does that mean we still have the glove? I am taking the wires off now.
Right.
Okay, and that's attached to that little piece of shit. It's usually how it goes.
I think that's going to do it. I mean, I don't know where the dial thing's gone because the dial's missing. I don't know where I've put it. But for the time being, that is closed the sides, which is great. I've put a new, sorted out that bottom part. That's nice and tight. That's sitting on the dial things there. So,
Yeah, exactly. So something is wrong. Let's see. We shall Google. Oh, we'll check it out real quick.
you are gay.
So what's up with this? Sorry, I had to pop out. No worries, it doesn't work.
The sides in. Beauty, beauty, beauty. And that side's in. And we have got a blank. We have a blank side at the top. So, which is great for that. Let me see if I can move that in just a tad. There you go, you can see it. So, that's it. It's now all blanked off, which is great. And the good aspect is we have got a nice shiny new aerial, which is not broken at the end of the day. So no broken end, and you can clearly see it's not broken. So I've replaced that. I've replaced the cap. I'm going to leave the FM. I'm going to put a sticky note. Don't touch the FM. It's glue. The glue's drying, so that gives me a note not to touch it, and that gives that silicone time for that to bond and wash named on it. But she is officially now all put back. Hello, who's that? Oh, Crescent Pharmacy. Hold up.
Where's Copy? Copy, current address. Huh? What? Okay. Damn, that wasn't irritating. Round clock, latch, data. Yeah, but... Okay.
Tablets, Sponson. They're my tablets. Study needs tablets.
Where's my mouse?
I've got to have my meds.
In the sense of...
Take your meds.
Did you say anything? This says This doesn't say
Yeah, so I'm going to put these back. So that is all put back on that front. That's put back.
This is the AI generated? Does it not match the colors on the board? Oh, wait.
Make sure that dial is on that dial.
Oh, wait. We have stuff here. Light. Oh, I see what you mean, Carthor. Okay. Let's try that then.
We'll leave that to dry.
Data.
I'm going to leave, not putting the screws back. I'll put one screw back in because otherwise I'm going to have an issue of trying to pick this up and all the back will fall off. So let me just put
That's the wrong
one screw back into that, and then I can put all the screws back in at a later date. That's it. And then she don't go anywhere. And I can put the back on. That's it.
The fourth one.
So we've got side all sorted,
That's
power,
the water load.
and then that's it.
If you
Lovely.
are 6 fingers, you're probably edging rated.
She is done. So I'm going to call that a winner chicken dinner. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to literally call that one a win. It is now officially all done there with dials tidied up. I've just got to put that dial once I find it, but I can do that off camera. But today's aspect, what I wanted to do was change all that interface because it was all busted, which I've done. Sourced a new aerial, that's what I ended up doing, and also finding the buttons by salvaging off the other radio and the back bits on this. So this, I would say now, is 100% fully working, and it works perfectly. For a 1983 radio, it's fantastic. So yeah, I'm definitely more impressed with that. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at that there. So I thought we'll see how we get on. But yeah, thanks for joining today's live on that front, and I will catch you later. So thanks again. See you guys. Bye bye.
Red on this board is the middle.